to eat or how I eat, and food is one of those topics that drives me bananas, especially now with all this RFK. All this RFK eliminating the dye, eliminating artificial dyes from your crap food. It's not going to make you healthy. I think it's a redirect. I think it's a psyop. I think it's something to make you find false security again within a system that has failed you. Um, so I've got this beautiful little uh, egg sandwich going on, and you can check out the video. I'm gonna try not to be rude. Maybe I shouldn't eat on a live, so I'm not chewing into my mic. But, we've been systematically broken down to a point that we just don't understand how to do life anymore, and most of us a long time ago stopped thinking about how to do life, how to eat, how to live, how to search for your own answers. Instead, we just kind of follow the trend and follow the pack, and we're lost at this point. I don't know any other way to say that. So I have been trying to find my own way all my life. I'm in my little platform up here. I built this little platform up in my favorite tree so that I can get a little more comfortable while hanging out here. I've seen it like on TikTok and stuff. Some people go live and like just don't say anything, just do their thing. But I'm still figuring it out. Oh, shout out! I wanted to do a shout out live to my 100 followers, man. Thank you guys so much. And now I'm at like 115 or something. And that's so cool. I'm finding my footing. I think I have a lot to say. I don't always know how to say it, and I don't have all the answers. I'm lost. I'm lost too. You know, I'm honest. I'm honest, which I don't know if most people are anymore. We're lost as a people. I think as a world, nearly, but America specifically, we're in times of craziness, and we're being misled by a lot of people who would mislead you to make a buck. Um, it's sad. Uh, it's also crazy to me when I think about like I'm 40 years old. Um, I've never fit in. I've never understood how we do this and why we do this and why everyone's just okay with doing this. And by this I mean uh, handing over our freedom for a paycheck so that we can buy things that most of us buy shit we don't need. I think that we fill our lives with material crap because we are lost as a people. I think we've lost touch with the earth and nature and one another, and um, it's a sad state, I think, to be here, and I get frustrated by it a lot. Um, I get frustrated by other people. You know, it's a tricky time, and we're all just fumbling around here trying to figure it out. You know, but like a lot of people aren't trying to figure it out. We're waiting for someone to tell us the answer. That's a scary situation to be in. Uh, Hi, Louis Knows Academy. How you doing? Sorry, I'm eating on camera. I just wanted to sit in my tree and eat my breakfast and see if anybody's out here on this YouTube thing in the middle of the day, and just rant about the things that drive me bananas on a daily. I'm often driven so crazy I feel tired by it, from thinking on it too much. It leaves me feeling drained and upset. But there's a lot of positivity and a lot of good that we still can have and hold and share, and maybe that's what I'm after. Mm-hmm. I am just gonna keep rambling. So, if anybody's got anything to say, please feel free. Mm-hmm. Yeah, Siren's Heart song. Better to get it out of your head. It just spirals inside. I get it out of my head a lot. I have a couple. I have an excellent girlfriend. Me and her talk a lot about all the craziness in the world, and uh, that helps a lot to feel secure with your partner and have similar wants and dreams and understandings of where we are in this thing. And I've never had that before. uh, so yeah, she makes it spiral less in my brain for sure. Little bro, more and more. Thank you, Siren. um, yeah, it's a good thing having a strong partner. Definitely makes me feel less crazy. Before her, it was my dog, and I used to just joke and say that, if the dog wasn't here, people would think I'm just absolutely nuts because I would just be talking to myself and muttering about madness all the time. So, yeah, definitely a bonus having some decent people. And now I've got this YouTube thing, and I'm trying to start getting more comfortable with the YouTube. I don't really feel comfortable on camera. I'm not a very scripted person. I don't think I'll ever be a scripted YouTuber. It's just not really my style. Uh, but I'm trying. I have a lot to say, a lot to share, a lot to learn, and I think this is a decent platform to work on some of my things and maybe help other people work on some of their things too. Um, yeah, it is difficult to walk in both worlds, the in and the out of the matrix, I guess. If you're a fan of the term matrix, I think I've always known things were crazy, so it's great to see other people catching on. It's something I've struggled with my whole life, just not fitting in and having no acceptance of the system and how things work. And I'm a privileged American, don't get me wrong. I understand that it could be a lot worse, but I also know it could be a lot better. And it's kind of by the hands of the few that the many suffer. Uh, that's upsetting. It's crazy to me to think that, like, say three people could get together and change the entire world, but due to our desire to money hoard, that's not the goal. The goal is not to have us be happy and healthy and living a good life. The goal was to keep us struggling and sick and confused around every corner. um, so yeah, thanks for hanging with me there, Siren. Sorry I'm eating, it's rude. But yeah, so I enjoy sitting up in this tree. It's like my happy place. One of my happy places. The wind is blowing. The leaves are rustling. Uh, it's where I do some of my breath work. Where I like to hang out and just try to grab a hold of myself when I'm struggling to move forward or maintain. It's good to catch your breath sometimes, especially barefoot in a tree. So I was surprised we had a few people on here. I'm still very new to this live and just social media in general. Uh, Surprised to see people jumping on during the day. How about you, Siren? What are you up to? I'd love to know more about the people that want to know more about me. Who are you? Where are you from? What do you do? What do you believe? Hmm. Or do you know? Hmm. It is gorgeous. I try not to let it really weigh me down too much because there's so much to be happy and grateful and appreciative of. I think that's what bothers me though is when I drift too far out into like that I can be happy and I can be positive, but that's like to me it's kind of like checking out. I've had people say to me like, you know, well, like how do you think about this all the time and not be upset or not be angry? And well, the simple answer is, I think we should be angry and we should be upset, and to even in happiness to bury yourself in your little bubble of happiness is um, it's kind of not productive for the other people and for generations to come. You know, it's 8 a.m. for me, Pacific Northwest. Remember who you are. Um, I remember who I am most of the time. Mm. Pacific Northwest, 8 a.m. That's probably why you're on here. You getting ready for work? Starting up the Thursday vibe. Pacific Northwest, like Oregon, Washington. That's beautiful country out there. A little cloudy and a little weird at times, but whenever you got a rainforest nearby, it's kind of gonna have some of that weather going on. Mm. Mm. My cast iron skillet and my bare feet sitting in a tree. Yeah, I couldn't get a whole lot happier, you know. It's simple for me. I don't need the things most people think they need in order to be happy. I learned at a very young age that didn't make me happy. I think when we start to chase money over chasing ourself, we get really confused and disconnected. Oh yeah. Peace be with you too, Siren. Littles are kind of a replenishing source of energy for sure. Mm. Enjoy the rest of your day. It's all in front of you. Hope to see you again, Siren. Hope you're following me. I'm not sure if it's only my subscribers that can join me or if it's everybody. I'm definitely not a social media guy, though I'm trying to start using social media as a tool and an outlet. I'm gonna hit another live this weekend. See if the time of day has a lot to do with how many views and how many people I can get to join me. I hope that my live's not full of me chewing into the microphone. Sometimes I feel overwhelmed with the feeling of like it's such a beautiful planet, it's such a beautiful world. How did we end up here? Was it all greed? I think greed is a big factor in it. Mm. One-upsmanship, I guess that's another. Like we just had to have more than the guy next to us, and that became a thing. The American dream, the land of the free, home of the broken. Mm. All right, I'm done eating. That was epic. I feel like I just ate with the world here. Hopefully, I didn't talk with my mouth full the whole time, or be overly gross. Sometimes I am a manimal. Uh, Most of the time, I try to be mindful. Mm. I guess I was thinking this would be a good spot. I'm probably gonna do a lot of my lives and maybe some clip shooting and stuff from this tree. I feel my blood pressure come down like when I get in this tree and sit with my thoughts. So I'm probably at my best when I'm sitting here barefoot and talking to you guys from my tree. A lot of mental clarity, a lot of breath work. I love to get up here and do breath work. I probably start gearing my channel. Mm, Still all encompassing because I think that's neat to just share myself and not just like harp on one thing all the time. I am big into physical fitness. I'm big into diet, eating well, living well, all those things. So it gets hard for me to streamline or beat my drum about one thing only. So but I think I am going to try to start talking to the camera more often so that I can feel less uncomfortable while doing it. How am I doing, my one viewer out there? My uncomfortable, squirmy on camera. Mm. I guess this is what life is. Just kicking it, maybe talking to some people, maybe having people that don't talk but they just listen. I don't know. I've never watched a YouTube live. I've seen some like live TikTok feeds and they can get pretty weird. Yeah. So much to talk about. So much rambling. I think I've said it before. Like the world really drives me crazy. I was already crazy to begin with, for sure, but the world's getting crazier every day, and it just feels like I don't know that we'll get it figured out in time. I don't think enough people are asking the right questions or looking for the right answers or searching themselves for the answers. Wow, we're booming now. We got 3 followers. Can I get a roll call? Who's out there? Who's listening? What are you listening for? Are you working? Are you avoiding work like me? uh, it's Thursday. It's like the week is coming to an end. I feel the momentum wearing out, and we're just trying to make it to Friday now. Hmm. Well, I lost everybody. So. Hmm. So I think I'm gonna shift gears and you know, climb out of this tree. I got a few projects I'd like to get into today. Now I'm properly fed and I've said what's up to YouTube. Feels like I've said what's up to the whole world. So I feel like that was an accomplishment, especially because I'm uncomfortable. I think I rambled and cooked on my first live, and I'm gonna try to start like when I do a live, pay more attention to like what's going on. I would love to get a bunch of intelligent people asking questions and speaking together about things, and really, I just want to try to bring some authenticity back to an AI generated social platform strange world. I want to just be me, and maybe through doing this I can learn how to be more me and share with other people. And I'm gonna end on that note that like no matter what I talk about or how I go about this YouTube live thing, or like when I'm sharing things, I hope that everyone understands that I'm no better than anybody. I know nothing better or worse than anyone else. I'm still very much lost and just trying to figure it out too. So like when and if I share insight or thoughts and feelings, I don't feel I'm any better than anyone. Uh, but I try to be his best me. I try to be better than me, like every day. I try to be better than me. My version of me yesterday tries to be better than my version of me today. Most days. Sometimes I take a day off. But, life is crazy, man. I'm gonna try this thing again here. I'm gonna cut it short because I'll probably end up deleting this later. So I don't know if you're You just have a library of lives. Does anybody ever really go back and like look at all that stuff or what? Anyway, thanks for hanging out with me while I figure it out, and thank you for those of you who chimed in. And Siren was my VIP for this live here. I look forward to doing this more often, and I hope to talk to every one of my followers, my subscribers, I should say. I would love to know more about the people that want to know more about me, and yeah, I got 3 again. Does anybody? No, nobody. No. All right, cool. You guys enjoy the rest of your day. Maybe I'll try again tonight. We'll see what's going on in the evening hours of YouTube. Enjoy your day. Peace, love.